A quiet afternoon at an In-N-Out Burger in Manteca, California, turned into a high-risk situation when a white van aggressively rammed another car in the drive-thru. What began as a routine meal order ended with officers opening fire. In today's video, we examine how the situation escalated and why officers were left with no other choice. Before police arrived, a concerned employee made a 911 call. He reported that a customer in a white van, later identified as 69-year-old Charles McGonigal, had rammed another car multiple times in the drive-thru lane. Staff tried to get him to leave, but McGonigal refused. Witnesses described him as agitated, hostile, and possibly intoxicated. The van had no front license plate, and McGonigal appeared erratic, even dragging the restaurant's drive-thru sign before circling the building again.
G5, shots fired, shots fired.
10-4, shots fired, 944, shots fired.
Sir, put your car in park! Put your car in park! G5, send me code 3, tell us he's trying my car. Stop! Stop! G5, shots fired, shots fired.
The first responding officer pulled into the parking lot and was immediately rammed by McGonigal's van. The officer's patrol vehicle was struck twice in what appeared to be a deliberate attack. In response to the sudden threat, the officer fired his service weapon toward the van and called for urgent backup. The question now, was McGonigal hit, and would he surrender?
Turn off the car! Slow exit out of the vehicle! Turn off your car! Slow exit out of the vehicle, sir! I don't want to hurt you! I don't want to hurt you! I don't want to hurt you!
With backup en route, the officer kept his distance and began negotiating. For nearly 8 minutes, he repeatedly told McGonigal that he didn't want to hurt him, urging him to step out and accept medical aid. McGonigal remained in the driver's seat, smoking a cigarette, showing one hand while keeping the other out of sight. Officers couldn't tell if he was injured or planning something worse.
A-firm. Right now he's smoking a cigarette, not compliant. Sir! No, I don't want to hurt you, okay? Slowly exit out of the vehicle. He's smoking a cigarette in his right hand. I can't see his left hand. Hey, let's back up, Azzy.
At this stage, the officer followed proper de-escalation protocol, maintain distance, communicate clearly, and wait for additional units. But here's a question. When someone uses their vehicle as a weapon, does it legally count as deadly force? And how much risk should officers take before responding with force?
Let's back up.
George 1, George 2 on scene. 10-4.
Bring it on the other side. Slow it down. Yeah, Burr's got it already.
10-4.
Why don't you just work with us a little bit? Will, you want me to engage with him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Come on, partner. Hey, let's just work together so we can get you out of here safely, man. What's the problem? Okay, then let's get you out of here since you didn't do nothing. You gonna work with us?
A detective joined the effort, continuing verbal contact with McGonigal for another 15 minutes. They called him by name, offered respect, and tried to build trust. McGonigal listened, but wouldn't comply. He refused to exit, repeatedly shifted his posture, and appeared to reach between the seats. Officers grew increasingly concerned about what he might be hiding.
We want a peaceful resolution to this, Charles. So why don't you just talk to me a bit? So we can come to an understanding together. Has he? Yeah. What's he reaching for?
What's that?
Is he reaching for anything?
His hand, dropping down. If he brings something out, I'll let you know. But
Charles! Okay, have we seen
You mind
anything?
answering a couple questions for me?
at this time. But his hand, his right hand, keeps
Huh?
dropping down like, below
No, don't back up.
We need to pin that. We need to pin that vehicle in. Hey, we need to pin the vehicle in.
Watch out.
He's mobile. He's mobile. You need to pin him in.
Yeah, get one of these vehicles over there.
Okay, I'm gonna pin him in if he comes.
Suddenly, McGonigal accelerated and rammed a second patrol car twice, using his van as a battering ram once again. At this point, 4 officers opened fire simultaneously, striking the vehicle and ultimately hitting McGonigal. Officers quickly approached with ballistic shields and began rendering medical aid. Despite more than 20 minutes of negotiation, McGonigal's actions left officers with little choice. His repeated use of the vehicle as a weapon, refusal to surrender, and erratic behavior created a clear and present danger. He was transported to a trauma center, but later pronounced dead. This incident raises tough questions about mental health, officer discretion, and the use of force. Could anything have been done differently? Or was this outcome inevitable the moment McGonigal chose to weaponize his van? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.